Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com. From the field, to the court, to the pool, and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great
Well, hello and welcome all to another afternoon of Lander Valley Soccer. Thanks. As Lander Valley takes the field to host Pinedale this afternoon in a cloudy environment. We did have a brief lightning delay earlier, but the game is starting more or less on time here in Lander. For now, the weather has mellowed out some. It's a little breezy and a little cloudy, but mostly nice, ideal conditions for a game of soccer. And it will be the boys kicking off first today, switching up the start times from the last few games during which the girls have kicked things off. And the boys today And the girls team too will be wearing all pink in honor of cancer awareness. You can see the pink kits and pink socks as Pinedale kicks us off with a long shot forward. So the Tigers today coming off that difficult, heavy defeat against Jackson at home on Tuesday. That game was not in conference as an early chance falls to Lander, and they do earn a foul in a dangerous position here just at the top of Pinedale's box. That was Colton Laird winning the foul. And it'll be Bear Blackburn to take it. Blackburn appears to be stepping up to take this with his left foot. We did see a stellar Blackburn free kick a few games ago, and here comes the shot high and over through the field goal. Blackburn looking to replicate his magic last week in Powell when he scored a beauty from a similar position with the left foot. It's Blackburn again here. Played forward toward Craig Hansen rather. Pinedale's goalkeeper just does enough to grab it. Taking down two players in the process, they both seem to be just fine. Here's the drop ball, long into midfield. Pinedale coming forward for the first time. Tigers head coach Brian Reisig vocal from the sidelines as usual, looking to set the tone early in this game and encourage his team to just show aggression. Come out with intent in this one. We are now 3 minutes in. The score remains 0-0. Sawyer Knockhazel does well to win the ball in midfield and look for Colton Laird. Colton Laird does come up with the ball, but it seems to have just rolled out of play, deems the sideline judge. That'll be a throw in to Pinedale. And now here comes Pinedale. That was out of play as well. Throw into Lander Valley. This will be Parker Burton on the near side, number 12, to take the throw. Burton throws long toward Laird. Sawyer Knockhazel comes up with the ball, maintaining possession for the Tigers. As Sakale Lozier involved for the first time in this game at center back, number 27. I do owe Lozier an apology. I have been mispronouncing his name throughout this season. I received a helpful correction from a team parent on Tuesday, so from now on I will be calling him by his properly pronounced name. So a little bit of jumbled soccer here in the opening minutes as both teams look to just kind of get their feet under them and find the tempo of this game. Possession continues to bounce around, though the Tigers are showing the majority of the early intent. Here's a chance for Craig Hansen and a shot just wide of the far post from Hansen. Bouncing ball forward fell nicely to Hansen. He did have an opportunity there, chose to take the shot on with the right foot. Perhaps the left would have given him a little bit more goal frame to find, but more promising early signs from Lander. Pinedale coming forward now. Lozier does well to just see the ball out of play. Jackson on Tuesday, despite today against Pinedale. And as usual, for those following along on the YouTube stream, feel free to use that comment section to let me know if the quality of the stream is running smoothly, and if not, I will do whatever I can to make adjustments in real time. Here comes Pinedale once again along the right-hand side channel. Pinedale's first period of pressure in this game out of play. Pinedale throw on the far side. So in goal today for the Tigers, it is Mason Witzke again filling in for the currently injured Aiden Hayford, who we saw late in that game against Powell last week take a bit of a knock. He's been out for the last couple of matches. We hope he recovers soon. In Hayford's stead, Witzke will look to continue to make good saves as he showed his ability to do so on Tuesday against Jackson. Witzke was very busy in that one. Pinedale now coming forward centrally. Pushed wide by Landon Jones, who does get the tackle in. Does enough to win the throw for his team. Blackburn wins it. Looks to clear. Still Blackburn. Still Blackburn displaying good feet as usual. One back by Pinedale. Still Pinedale. Could they get a shot away here? And the rolling, deflected effort gathered by Witzke. First shot on target for Pinedale. So a slightly smaller crowd here to spectate, and Lander might have something to do with the weather. We've had a lot of rain throughout the day. Currently nice and dry and not too cold either, but it's possible that we could have more weather coming through over the course of the afternoon. We do have some dark clouds there just to the west over the Wind River Range, as you can see in the background. Seems the mountains are getting a heavy dose of precipitation today. The wet spring continues as Lander comes forward. Finn Richards battling, cleared by Pinedale. Still Pinedale. Colton Laird gets a head on it. Falls to Parker Burton. Burton still battling, gets a slide tackle in. Clean tackle, says the referee. Bear Blackburn. Through ball toward Richards, but Pinedale's goalkeeper will get there first. So a throw in toward Colton Laird rolls just out of play. No, Laird keeps it in, but Pinedale manages to come up with it on the near side. Still Pinedale along the sideline. Lander throw. Burton looks to find Hansen on the throw-in, but the ball rolls out of play for a Pinedale goal kick. So today we've got The standard starting lineup from Tigers head coach Brian Reisig. We've seen over the course of the last few games that he likes a set starting 11 that has remained mostly consistent from game to game, aside from the goalkeeping change imposed by an injury to Aiden Hayford today. Otherwise, it's that standard stalwart backline of Landon Jones, Owen Sweeney, Lozier, Jacob Rudd back there. They've formed quite a solid defensive unit over the course of this season. The back line of the Tigers has certainly played a role in the team's winning record so far in the season as they look to playoffs. So Bear